Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Lake Taneycomo. It is, I know it's Thursday, October the 21st. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon. I'm gonna do the one cast today. So today I'm starting right above the tennis court over here on the north bank. They are running 3 units of water. It is a beautiful and perfect 70 degrees outside. They've been running water since before noon today. Quite the turn of events there. So what I'm going to be using today, I have an orange egg fly on here. About 10 to 12 inches of leader to a size 12 that is a rainbow gray scud, and then about 15 to 17 inches above that I have my size 12 barrel swivel, with a size 12 snap swivel holding what was an 1/8 ounce weight. I got this idea today from Captain Billy Ibert, who said that Captain Raznick put him on it as well. So he said they were both using 16th ounce weights. I didn't have any 16th ounce bell sinkers, so I took one and snipped about half the lead off of it at the dock with a pair of cutting dikes. So hopefully roughly in the 16th ounce range there. That is 4-pound test holding that all on there. And they told me that drifting this very inside edge here on the shallow side was good, and drifting right over the top of the gravel bar was good. So I'm gonna let the boat get drifting here and we are gonna give this a try. We haven't had much continuous water. As a matter of fact, if they run it from now until 7 or 8 tonight, that'll be the longest the water's been turned on for, well, quite a while. So when I cast this rig out, I generally like to let out an extra couple feet of line to get it to the bottom a little faster. And I've already picked up a bunch of moss or a leaf. We're gonna start dealing with leaf problems this time of the year. And it was a leaf. That is my catch for the one cast right there. Let out a little bit of line. So as far as I can tell, it seems like this time of the year when the browns start running up and mating up top, that some of the rainbows actually kind of go into what seems like an early spawn. And it always seems like they choose this very inside bank all the way down through the narrows to do so. I don't truly know if that's what's causing them to gather over here, but we have noticed quite the gathering of them along this bank for the last few weeks, even when the water's off. Phil told me the other day when he was up at the dam, he reached down and saw what he thought was a power bait egg, and it actually turned out to be a real trout egg. So it sounds like they're dropping enough eggs up there that maybe the fish are getting a good look and taste for the eggs. Also, whenever the water's a little dingier and running faster like it is, it seems like those orange egg patterns do pretty good. Oh. I still like to move my flies up and down. I think giving them that little bit of extra action helps out. Ooh, that felt fishy. So did that. Captain Billy told me that they played the very inside edge all the way down, casting, he said, right on the bank. Which, if you want to keep it on the bank, close to the bank, you've either got to get your boat a lot closer than I am or keep reeling in and recasting. Getting a lot of moss on that bottom scud. I might change over to my other rig. I've got a smaller scud on it. I am glad that I took that little bit of extra weight off of the, cut that extra lead off the weight, because it is still ticking pretty good, not too hard, but you always want a good bounce when you're doing this. Captain Billy said that the bite was really good up here this afternoon, doing exactly what we're doing right now. The only few things I wish I had more time to dial in would be the size of the egg. I've got these eggs and they've got a lot of hook on them, and I don't know if it spooks the fish away from them. When I use an egg pattern, I like there to be a little more egg and less hook, but we will see if it makes a difference. I'm going to switch over to the setup I have that has a smaller scud on it and see if that makes a difference, because that bigger scud is just catching everything except for a fish. So same setup, except I have a smaller size 14 tan scud there. Oh, don't do it. Oh, it did it. Okay. And here shortly, I'm going to scoot over in the middle and try to drag over the top of that gravel bar. There's a fish right off the bat. Should have been using this rod the whole time. Might be the world's smallest rainbow. No, I'm just kidding. It is a beautiful, what looks like natural born rainbow trout. Still got all his par marks, and he liked the egg pattern. Okay, alright. So little, it's almost impossible to get a hold of him. Well, that was cool. Alright, well, maybe the big hook on the egg doesn't matter, because that was a really tiny fish and he didn't seem to mind. Those little guys may not be able to put up much of a fight and weight, but I do like catching the baby rainbows. They're super pretty. I'm going to go ahead and scoot on out to the middle here. I like to go right over the top of that gravel bar. And also untangle my rig. I thought something didn't feel like it was dragging right anymore. Go. Let's see what we got. Sometimes what I just did right there is the easiest way to cast a rig. Just let out enough line to hit it behind you on the water, and then just use the water to load it back out in front of you, kind of like a catapult. It was super windy. If you're not getting a good feel, you can always let out a tiny bit more line. That is one way to gain your feel back. Another way is to use the trolling motor and slow the front of the boat down. This wind is kind of blowing me down lake with the current, so I'm gonna slow the boat down as well. There's a big log down there I would have snagged if I hadn't reeled in. I think if that was a natural born Taneycomo rainbow, that they would be more apt to eat natural things like eggs, because they've never been in a hatchery to know what it's like to be fed hatchery food. It is super important though to get that weight right. Like right now at the moment, I'm having a hard time feeling it. If you're not feeling it, it's probably not hitting the bottom like it needs to be. So I am doing a lot of slowing the boat down right now. Start seeing some more running water, I suggest that the trout beads and the egg patterns will probably be pretty good from now, probably all the way through January, February. I think a lot of guys up at the outlets right now are using small bead patterns and egg patterns. Catch some of those fish. Those browns are up there dropping eggs right now. I may have cut just a little too much weight off of this one here. So I'm just not feeling the bottom like I should be. Another thing you can do is kind of cast your bait parallel towards the bank. That'll actually cause the current to drag it to the bottom. There we go. Now that I got out of the fast water from the narrows, we're down at the tail end of that now. Coming on the front of Eagle Island. Getting a little better bounce. Got a bounce going. Oh, it just feels like I'm dragging leaves again. I have no idea why they are running water as long as they did today. I don't know if that's something new or just some power demand for the day. I don't know. I have not got a good feeling bounce since we started at the top of the narrows, so I think that I probably could have switched to an 1/8 ounce weight for this, the rest of this drift, and it probably would have been a little better. You gotta be able to feel it. Oh, that was a bite. Alright, well, made it down almost to Fall Creek. We're going to call it a day today. We thank you guys for watching. And we will get out here and do it for you again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.